Hey everybody, Alden plays. Enter the Gungeon continues with a marine run. The last one we made it to the 4th floor boss and were defeated. We were trying to get the planar lead to the forge, but we didn't manage that. We did finish a hunt previously and unlocked, that was for killing 200 casing enemies, I think. Or bullet enemies, whatever they're called. Bulletkin. What did we get from that? We unlocked the sling, and then I unlocked a couple other things in here, but let's get back in it. So now they wanted me to kill like 60 blob enemies. I assume that's the, the slimes that we see. So that is our current task on this run. Is to take down those slime boys. But we're still following the same mentality of ignore the secret floors for the time being as we work towards learning how to get to the dragon frequently. We learn the enemies a little better, get used to their patterns, just start playing a little more effectively in general. The only dragon run we've had was just one where we got exceptionally lucky with our gear. So, the fact that we killed it, I mean, we killed, oh, that was bad. We killed it on that run, but we also had one where we got to like, we got it to like 20 or 30% health. So we've been there a couple times. We've only successfully beat it the once. But really, I feel like the check for me at this point is the 4th floor boss. Obviously I make mistakes along the way. Sometimes I get killed before then, but I think that that's really the point of no return for me, is can I defeat the 4th floor boss? 4th floor boss can be pretty rough for your boy Omega. Get away from me. No, I just rolled into that one. And I almost rolled into that bullet as well. Alright, you gotta play better than this if you're to make it to the dragon. You can't be taking crap damage. We need to be at least flawlessing the bosses. Flawlessing the bosses is where you get the biggest advantage. You get extra health. You can play kind of poorly on a stage as long as you flawless the boss, I feel. Alright, let's see how our buddy is doing in here. I will play your game for 25. Okay, so this man is toast. Oh, these go out of the way now. That didn't hit him at all. I thought it was gonna get him. Because they looked like that thing was lined up with his head. Like, I really thought he should have been hit by that, but whatever. We can do this instead, right? A banking shot. We hit one of them, but that was not the one I intended to hit. Is this the right angle? This is the right angle. Okay, we got 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. We don't have our puppy friend with us to warn us now about impending doom of mimic chests. Shock rifle. Yeah, this thing it's useful. Oh no. Oh, we got the wax wings. So now, if we do happen to get back to the 4th floor, we can just fly over and pick up the planar lead. We don't need any sort of gimmick. We don't need the super soaker. Good place to be. This battery thing is alright. I don't know if I would consider it good. It's better than my starting weapon. you can't complain about better than the starting weapon when all you had before was the starting weapon. At least I don't think you should. I guess depending on the chest. If it was like a reward from a super rare chest, like a black chest or something, that would be awful. What do we have? Is it cigarettes? Cigarettes. All right. We have a key. There's a brown chest open. I don't know if I want to spend a key on a brown chest, but you know, any loot we can potentially get is worthwhile. It's just we don't have the keys for it yet. And investing in that is not an immediate do this type of situation for me. A green chest, sure. I can rock a green chest pretty fast. Although you know, you should always wait for the chest. That one was gonna explode was the reason that I just went straight in at it. I knew it was about to explode. And I wanted the opportunity. Ooh. Alright, well that was a nothing room, if I've ever seen one. What are we looking for? Is there gonna be anything of interest back here? There's a blue chest. Okay, so there is. A blue chest is worth a key. But we could go just fight the boss and see if it drops a key. Because we still need to get the prime primer as well. And that costs us 110. Alright, I need to... I think this thing will be stopped by a bush if we fire, so I need to make sure to clear the area. Some rolling, probably. Start firing through here. Did the wings give us increased movement speed in any manner? Or are they purely... I mean, they're really good regardless. But I'm kind of wondering... Oh, I really shouldn't have gone into the corner. Going into a corner is just a... Nobody puts baby in a corner. But you just shouldn't do it in a game like this. It's a bad move usually. It's almost always going to put you into a perilous situation. Dude. Not my finest to work on the Gatling gun or Gatling goal. Definitely not my finest. Thank you for the help. What is this? Ring of fire resistance, no burns. I assume it's just fire immunity, but let's see if it says anything else. Prevents damage from fire ring, originally worn by the legendary gunsmith himself. Passed to his eldest daughter. Okay. We didn't get a key, but I am comfortable buying one. We'll go to the blue. What did we get? A barrel. Nothing easier. What? Fish in a barrel. That's a silly item. Alright, so there's a chest back here. How did I... Is this a mimic? What was up with this room? Was this the secret room? This must have been the secret room. We must have gotten hit and lost our armor in there, and I didn't realize that it opened a passage for us. That's the only thing I can think of that happened in there. Okay, so we've got a cannon. We've got the barrel. Let's see how the barrel does against normal foes. Fly over these pits. We don't need to worry. We don't need to worry about none. Oh, key lord. Give me your keys. Give me your key lord. Okay, this thing stuns enemies if you hit them enough. That's beneficial. Some stunnage. Where'd he go? So it's not terrible. Or it might be terrible, but it's better than the basic gun. I think okay, it's a close range stun, it looks like, maybe. Not sure how the stun is working. Maybe it's just percentage chance. Silly damage. Excuse me. Floating our way to hopeful victory. You know, we're a long way from saying either way, yes or no, that this is it, that we have any sort of chance of victory. I've definitely been making some mistakes that would make you assume that, you know, I'm not going to make it this time, but anything can happen. I could even die in this room. Well, not now. Yeah, I need to not be taking stupid damage. There was a game, Geometry Wars, that's what it was called. I played the heck out of that one. So I feel like I should be better at avoiding things. To be fair though, that one's on like a single screen. It's a little easier to keep everything in mind as we're going along. So we have 2 keys, a rope, the prime primer, a shell. I don't know what those do, but I might try to save up for that prime primer. We're only 24 away from it, so I'm doing exceptionally poorly at dodging. Okay, I don't like that move at all. Didn't get me this time. But it's too many bullets, my dude. You're not allowed to do that. The type of maneuver that he did where the bullets kind of just float in the air and occupy a lot of space is, it's a good strategy, you know? I don't fault you for having a good plan, but I do hate it. The pulse cannon, time of death. What? This sounds amazing. Fires several pulses of decoherent energy. An early, less controlled version of modern energy weaponry. Alright. We should probably try it out. It's got... Here, let's use this to look for secrets. Let's try it out in this room. Never mind. We gotta go a couple rooms over. The fish remain. That's not weird at all. Rolling over a table while flying still destroys the table. Okay, so this is a shotgun. It did have shells as a thing, so... That's not too surprising. We have an ammo drop that we still can use. You only get the one shot with it, but it is available to us. That was just stupid. And you boys trying to get himself killed now. Oh, thank you. I really didn't want to die 15 minutes into this one. Now, 20 minutes in, you know, that's acceptable. But 15, that's too early. Rocket-powered bullets, faster bullets. Okay. I don't think we need to read about that one. I think that one's pretty easy to comprehend. I gotta try the Prime Primer. We got the money. Which gun do we want to try to refill? I guess we don't need to refill anything yet. We have Little Bomber, which is probably pretty good. Pulse Cannon, which I know is doing pretty well so far. Who are we up against? The Naga, or whatever, the Medusa. Naga's a Warcraft. Not the deal. She's kind of a Naga. She's got the... Oh. I don't want to be petrified. Please. Oh. So far this one is going, I would consider well. We don't get poisoned, so don't worry about that. No! Okay, that was bad. Oh, do not die. I said do not die, and then I just immediately died right afterwards. Alright, well this is a short one. I don't know. We're starting another one, and it's going to be like an hour plus long, probably, if I don't just immediately die, so... I don't know. Our last run was short-lived as the Marine. We did not do too well. But we did unlock this little man down here, and he sold me some silver bullets, which I purchased, so those should be available in the dungeon from now on. Let's get this thing going. And hopefully... You know, I want to make it. I want to make it to the forge on this one. All right, that's my goal. Is the forge. Let's hit him with a little fire. Use your active items to do damage. Just use them in general. Just make sure you're using them. Is the message of the day. If they're just sitting around in your inventory, they're not being used, it's like you don't even have them, you know? It's like when I'm playing Civ 6 and I leave the general behind on a push, and then I bring him right afterwards after all my guys have attacked. That's just a waste of resources. Things I gotta get better at, like not taking stupid damage in Gungeon. I thought I was going to walk directly into a bullet when I said that. That's the way I live. Oh, yep, we did get some stupid damage. At least this guy gets... The Convict, she gets some extra damage from taking stupid damage, so... It's not all for naught with her. It's still not what you want to be doing. It's not how you want to live your life, you know? It really isn't. That was bad. Oh, lordy! I wish my Molotov was ready. Also, I really wish I had hit that item guy that was running around. But there were too many enemies in the way. It was actually pretty ridiculous. Get out of here, grenade boys. That was close. Get him, grenade. Kill them. So not the most premier of starts. Today's just maybe not my Gungeon day, you know? Like I started recording this, the first run, or the first video was a couple videos ago where I made it to the kill pillars and I was good. So at least that, you know, that kind of started off okay. I think I died immediately to start that one off as well. Just getting sloppy today. I'm rusty. He needs some practice rounds apparently. What are you selling? Life Orb, 45. Heart Locket, Elder Blank. So I know Heart Locket is just an extra heart, which is nice. I don't know what Life Orb is. Elder Blank, I assume, is a usable item for blanks. Probably just a blank that recharges over time. I don't know what Life Orb is. Is it a passive item? Is it a gun? Because it could be either. It seems more likely to be a passive item to me, but... And I do like me some passive items. Like, that's... I want good passive items on these runs. I feel like they make the run much more likely to succeed. Just getting some good, like, bullet upgrades and whatnot along the way. Oiled cylinder. See, this sounds like what I would consider a good passive, so let me buy it. Reload faster. You know what? I can't argue with that. I said I wanted a good passive. I think that's a decent passive. It really depends on which guns you're bringing to the table. But if you're bringing along some, you know, some big rocket launcher beefy boys like that, I mean, it seems like an excellent passive. I probably should have been using this shotgun, shouldn't I? Yes, I should have, is the answer. You are not likely to be open, but I'm not going to blow you up just yet. I'm going to grab this before we head in. The Hegemony Carbine. So this thing I don't think is too useful, but it's better. It is better than nothing. So I'm not going to complain about, you know, getting a gun. Unless that gun is the Corsair, which I absolutely despise. So this thing has, from what I remember, pretty bad accuracy was its problem. Oh, okay. I thought the Molotov would move further than it decided to. That was my bad. I almost just set myself on fire. Wait, one of the boys ran into it. He's pretty hurt. Let's try to focus on this one. If you can kill both of these guys in close proximity, you don't get like an angered phase where they get a bunch of health back. But you only have like a very short period to make that happen. I think I need to damage this one. Now I need to just kill both of them. Ah, you got his health back. Okay, we survived. It was looking like we might not for a bit, so give me these. Oh, I would like that. Thank you. Armor, you are a lifesaver. Gun soul, you defeated. What? Silver Bullets has joined us. Grants us second chance upon death. Oh. All right. The game is giving me a shot. Please be Sir Junkin. Sir Junkin is so good. Such a good little friend. All right, so let's roll with the shotgun for clearing the next floor. We've been given an opportunity to live again if we are to die foolishly, but we've got 2 armor and 1.5 health. We should be really trying not to die stupidly. If I can get through this floor without taking any damage, that would be a real victory for me. I hate these guys. Okay, that was a bad spot to be. It worked out for us, but... Oh! Rhymony. He's been defeated. That was, I would consider really good luck on my part to not have taken damage. Do not be close to those boys. I know I have a shotgun and I'm trying to make effective use of it, but as soon as they open their doors, they're shooting you. So you gotta be cautious. Way more cautious than I was being. Right, so I didn't defeat this dungeon without taking damage. I lost 1 armor. Let's try to keep it to that level of failure. Do not add to the failure. Oh, thank you very much. Let's get our carbine refilled. What do we have? A grappling hook. So this thing, I think, can be used to get the item from the pit. So maybe we'll buy that. We need you to be, I need you to not do that. Now we've taken an extra damage. Unthinkable and unforgivable. Gun muncher. Okay, we don't have a gun situation for you right now, my friend. Oh my gosh! I am just dreadful today. I don't know what it is. I should just be playing XCOM. That's what should be happening. Should move to another game. Need muscle memory to start kicking in for dodges, avoiding things. I act as if that muscle memory exists already. I gotta finally tune that stuff first. You know, you gotta work on it before you can have the muscle memory. It doesn't just pop up and then you have it. You gotta earn it. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna improve. Are you a mimic? You're not. Oh, thank you. Poison vial. So this is basically the same thing as the fire. I would imagine. It is. It's a bigger area. Let's roll with poison. You know, setting things on fire, sure. That's the thing to do. But oh, we could have warped over here. Made our path slightly shorter. But we're gonna try this poison vial. Because it's new, is the main reason. So how much for a key? So the grappling hook is 42, a key is 30. If we could leave here with 72 casings, I could get both. I think if push comes to shove, I buy keys. Because, you know, we're trying to get used to getting there. Don't try to force getting one of the bullet items when you're just in bad shape. Try to take it when it comes. You know, we don't have to beat everything immediately. We've got time on our side. We gotta learn to grow. When we've learned to grow, it'll be an easier task for us to think about. I really don't like these blue boys. They scare me with their charges. I don't like these guys either. That move is terrifying. It reminds me of like like an AC 130 or whatever, firing off those flares or whatever to deter missiles or whatever. I don't know exactly how they work. I assume that's what it's supposed to be anyway. Just in effect. It's supposed to, well, it's supposed to make you think of that is what I'm thinking. Obviously, it's not there to draw out weapon fire in this case and protect the guy. It's trying to do damage. You gotta go, dude. You have to go. Is the thing. You guys gotta go. I don't think poison would affect this man because he's flying, but I'm not actually sure. You guys. Poison you guys. Made this very, very inhabitable. Inhabitable. Get out of here. So it doesn't seem like enemies get hit by the traps other than like the... That hurt. The room traps, like, except for like the ones where it's like a thing dropping, it doesn't seem like they get hit by like spikes. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're taking damage from the spikes. I'll have to look that up. Oh, aren't we supposed to meet with the elevator friend by going in here? Hello, elevator friend. Need some parts to get it working. I need to clear some out of the way. He'll need 3 blanks. I do have 3 blanks. You know what? Here you go, man. Can you bring me 120? Oh my god, you're so greedy! Oh, that's his room over there, I guess, maybe. So, I am going to purchase the green chest. Before we head in to the boss. Hey, it's that turtle item. What does this thing do? Super Space Turtle, hero from space. It's a little friend. And he's adorable. Alright. Let's go, Space Turtle. We don't have a lot of hegemony carbine ammo for whatever we have to fight here. Oh, the ammo condo. You are a brutal friend. And we don't have any blanks, because I'm an idiot. And I gave them to that man. Because I want to fail. No, I just want to unlock things for them. More than anything else. I'm looking to unlock things. That was bad, but at least you get some bonus next one. Okay. That was bad. There's no silver lining on that one, that was just bad. Okay. Hit him with the poison. I don't know if this is actually poison in here. I feel like the fire was a better choice. He's getting faster and stronger. Not a good look for us. Need my hegemony. Don't poison yourself. You bad. Okay. It's down to the wire. No! We were saved. But at what cost? Because I really just wanted to die there. Is he... What happens now? Dude, we have to redo the floor? What is this buff we have? Get him, my friend. My little friend. Do all that good work for me. You are the best of turtles. You gotta go, dude. No! We only have one heart. This was not the situation that I designed, guys. And I feel like failure is imminent. Yep. Alright, so that was bad. I think I'm just gonna roll 2 episodes into one because this was a short one and the previous one was a short one, so I'm just gonna combine those together. I didn't expect to have 2 short runs in a row was the thing, so yeah, we'll just combine those. So, I mean, as you're watching it, you'll be like, yeah, you already combined it. Why are you talking about it now? The reason is because it happened after the fact. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Hopefully, you know, I'm back in some good, at least Forge Plus runs soon. These past couple ones have been depressing. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.